Hey everybody, how's it going? Mike from the Focus Garage here, and in today's video I thought it would be hilarious to stand in front of a picture of a Harley while I talk about Harley-Davidson and their latest move to try to gain customers and gain market share and remain relevant. Now, if you haven't heard already, I'm going to be linking everything in the description down below. Harley-Davidson is attempting to offer certified pre-owned motorcycles. So CPO is a common term that we'll use here. It stands for certified pre-owned. And Harley is the first company to be offering this in the form of motorcycles. So what they're trying to do here is essentially take their used motorcycles, since there's a huge shortage of new cars and motorcycles. So they've got, they're trying to focus on the used market here. So they're gonna take these used bikes and they're gonna try and offer them as certified pre-owned. Now, the problem with that is that no manufacturer has ever done this before for motorcycles. So they're essentially going to try to take customer trade-ins or auction acquisition bikes, certify them, and sell them to customers. Their whole thought process behind this is they want to offer more variety to never-before Harley owners and get people into Harleys that have never ridden them before. So the main joke with this that I've been seeing and that me and my friends have come up with is, we can't get people to buy brand new Harleys, so let's go ahead and get them to buy old Harley owners' leftovers. How does that make any sense from somebody that doesn't already want to buy this bike new? Instead of offering a bike that they might want to buy that meets what they're looking for, no, we're going to take the same bikes you haven't been buying for the last 5-10 years, stick a certified pre-owned warranty on it, and expect you to buy it. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't see the appeal in that, and what this really looks like to me is a giant cash grab. So what this means is they're going to inspect and certify these bikes, slap a sticker on them, and maybe a 12-month warranty or a 24-month warranty depending on the dealer and how they plan to certify this, and jack the price up a ton. So instead of buying this $15,000 bike used, a used touring bike, now it's probably going to be $17,000, $18,000, $19,000, $20,000 because it's certified. And really, the problem with that is that if you follow modern Harley-Davidsons, pretty much anything twin cam or Milwaukee 8 engine powered, it's very reliable. You're not probably going to need this warranty. These bikes are pretty stout as long as you stay on top of the servicing of them. So if you're doing your oil change, your transmission, and your primary fluid, you're maintaining, if it's a cable clutch, maintaining the cable there, or if it's a hydraulic clutch, you're taking care of the fluid there. There's really nothing to go wrong in these bikes. The only thing known with the Milwaukee 8 engines is the fluid transfer issue, and we've talked about that in other videos. If you want me to get into more detail on that, let me know. But the twin cam bikes are very, very stout. Not really any kind of issues with those, and same thing, as long as you're staying on top of maintaining them, there's no real known issue with those. So the problem herein lies in the fact that, again, everybody is talking about Harley and how they're struggling to reach new buyers and struggling to reach new customers, and all of their answer to that is, let's take the bikes that they weren't buying before because for whatever reason they were too expensive, the engines didn't have enough power, they weren't approachable to new riders, they didn't like the styling, any of that. We're not going to change any of that. We're going to slap a certified pre-owned sticker on it, and we're going to jack the price up of it, even though this bike doesn't need to be certified pre-owned because they don't need to be inspected. Even though if they're a reputable dealer, they should be inspecting these bikes before they sell them anyways. There should be no need to certify them and stick a warranty on it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Again, the biggest problem that I see with that is, one, no other motorcycle manufacturer is doing this, probably for a reason. And two, these bikes were already not really that desirable by the target market that you're trying to reach by certifying them here. I don't believe, and this is coming from me personally, somebody who's owned 2 Harley-Davidsons before, I don't believe that the lack of a certified pre-owned warranty on these bikes is stopping people from buying them. Both of the Harleys that I've owned, I've bought in used, private party. Did I care that there wasn't a warranty on them? No, because I did my research and I saw that most modern Harley-Davidsons are pretty reliable. So I didn't feel the need to pay an extra markup through a dealership to have that proven to me. I already knew getting into these bikes that they're cheap to maintain, relatively, because the 3-hole service thing is absolutely asinine and insane, and I hate that. But they're relatively affordable to maintain, and they're relatively reliable. This isn't a Ducati, this isn't an MV Agusta, this isn't something like that where you hear people buying these bikes new and they're in a dealership 13, 14 times in a year. No, these bikes are pretty simple. So again, please drop your comments and thoughts down below. Have you heard about this, and what do you think about this? I think this is asinine. I think this doesn't make any sense. And while I'm on the topic of what Harley is doing and how they're trying to adapt and reach new customers, I know there's going to be a ton of you in the comments down below that are going to say, well, Harley-Davidson is still selling more bikes than any other brand. Yes, I get that. That's true. However, if you look at their financials, they're losing percentage year over year, month over month, quarter over quarter. They have been continually shrinking over the last few years. They are selling less and less bikes, bringing in less and less profit, and this is their answer. This and the Pan America. And I'll make a whole nother video on the Pan America. Don't get me wrong, I think that is an awesome bike. I think it's competitive with, the overall landscape of adventure bikes like the BMW or the KTM. But the problem with that bike is that nobody asked for it. Again, you're Harley-Davidson, you're struggling to sell bikes, you're struggling to get people into your brand. So you're going to challenge somebody like BMW that's been in this space for a very long time, is known and trusted, with your unproven adventure bike. People that aren't buying Harleys aren't going to make their first purchase in a Harley on a $25,000 adventure bike. No, I've said it before, I said it years ago, what Harley-Davidson needs to do to reach out to new buyers is to offer entry-level sub $10,000, so $10,000 or less dollar motorcycles. Honda offers a ton of these, Kawasaki offers a ton of these, Yamaha offers a ton of these, Suzuki offers a ton of these. That is what it takes to be in that entry-level rider space. And then if you want to push them on Softails and push them on baggers after you've gotten them into the brand to the more expensive stuff, that's fine. But these new riders that have less disposable income, are intimidated by big heavy motorcycles, don't care about thump, 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 potato, 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 chrome, chrome, chrome. They need something different. They need these naked bikes, these semi-naked bikes, these more affordable cruisers. Even something like, again, Harley, if you want to get into the adventure bike, dirt bike thing, why not make something comparable to the Tenere 700? A smaller one, a more affordable bike, or like the Africa Twin, something like that. Why are you going, big dog, chest out, fist swinging, going for a BMW GS 1250, this $20,000 adventure bike that's well proven, well trusted, and everything like that? It doesn't make any sense to me that would be your foray and entrance into the market to go after something like that. I digress though. The purpose of this video is the CPO warranty thing. So to kind of cap my thoughts off on that whole CPO thing, I just don't get it. I don't understand who is making this executive decision at Harley. I don't think offering this is going to sell more bikes, and I also don't think offering this is going to make Harley-Davidson any more appealing to somebody that wouldn't own a Harley before. All you're doing is taking the used market price of Harley-Davidsons and charging them up because you've inspected them. Doesn't make any sense to me. These bikes don't need a certified pre-owned inspection. I get it, these are expensive bikes. Maybe people want that peace of mind, you think, but people are buying these used all the time. They're paying them at dealerships all the time. I just see this as completely unnecessary and it doesn't make any sense. That comment that I said in the beginning of the video sums it up so well, is that people that aren't Harley customers don't want Harleys for whatever reason. So let's go ahead and mark up the price of Harley owners' junk and sell it to people. Again, it's not junk, but that's like the theory of it. It's like, oh, they don't want Harleys, so let's just give them leftover Harleys. What? Like, what are you doing? Who are you trying to appeal to there? It doesn't make any sense. Again, I love making these kind of videos because I am the type of people that Harley-Davidson needs to focus on. Younger people who are current riders or people who are getting into riding, not 60, 70-year-old people who've been riding their whole lives. That market is dying, literally and metaphorically. And in order to get new people into motorcycles, you need to appeal to this newer, younger generation. And doing stuff like this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You need to offer affordable entry-level bikes to move people into your brand, and then maybe you'll have a customer for life. Nobody is sitting out there on a whim being like, well, you know what? Softail's pretty cool. Let me drop $20,000 on my first motorcycle and get smoked by my friend's Rebel 1100 that costs $10,000. What? Doesn't make any sense. So drop it in the comments down below if you agree with me, if you think the certified pre-owned warranty thing on a Harley-Davidson is absolutely crazy and insane, because I do. That's going to sum up my thoughts for this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like these kind of thought videos and discussion videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
And I couldn't end this video without touching on credentials because everybody is an expert nowadays. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I have owned 2 Harley-Davidsons over the course of my riding history here. The first one was a Sportster 1200 and the second one was a Road Glide Ultra. So both ends of the Harley-Davidson spectrum there. And I just kind of wanted to overlay some pictures of them just to show that I've owned these bikes. I get it. I understand the appeal. However, this CPO thing is not going to be the way to get people into bikes like this. You need to branch out. You need to do something different. And with that, I will let you guys think about what you've just listened to in this video.